topic I thought today. So, guys, it's no longer news to you by now that Nigeria is a very, how would I call it? Will you say useless country? A country that don't know what to do unless an outsider tells them what to do. So crazy, right? Ah, so welcome, guys. As you are joining, please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Yes, join me. Okay. All right. So, guys, let's go into the business of the day. Nigerian soldiers now in full preparation for war because now state of emergency has been declared in the whole Nigeria to combat and fight terrorism. That thing has ravaged the country so bad, like almost everywhere, everywhere. There's problem. There's, there's no one place you'll point at now. You say, if I'm here, I'll be safe. I can enjoy my life here. I can live the lifestyle I want here, especially if you are rich. Even if you are poor, you are still at risk living in that country. I'm telling you, that many people abroad, many Nigerians abroad, are even scared of coming back home. Many of them have built mansions, but still, when they come, they still go to the hotel to lodge, because they feel in the hotel that there's a kind of at least a level of security there they can trust, But still, they spend a lot of money. Imagine having a house, but you prefer to go stay in the hotel for 1 month, 2 months, one coming back home to see your people that you have left for 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you know. Now tell me, how is that a country? At least when coming back home, you should be happy and free, go anywhere you want freely without being scared that somebody will just stop you on the way and rob you or kill you or kidnap you. All those things that happen. You know? So now, um, government after government, it looks like they don't know their left and right. They don't even know why they're in power. They don't even know why they are voted. You know, they hear killings, people crying every day. Fulani has done this, armed robbers have done this, kidnappers have done that, but they just make it look like, I bet forget about them. Let's talk about how much are we sharing from that deal. That's what they do. That's the one that interests them the most. Talking about how much is left for them to share. Forget that news. Forget about that news. I bet that much fun. Have you gotten your share? That's the kind of the one they want to hear. For them to hear what goes on in that country, like the crime going daily. In as much we know that there are people in government or these politicians that are sponsoring these things and are benefiting heavily from it. Because after all, Goodluck Jonathan said that Boko Haram are in government. Boko Haram sponsors, sympathizers, that they are all they were in his government, but he failed to mention who they were. That means he has idea who these people are, but he was kind of scared of, doing the needful. Then why are you a president? You have all the powers, but yet people that are not even presidents are giving you tough time to deal with. Those same people cannot try those kind of things they do abroad and succeed. So why are you scared of them? Or is it because they put you in power? They are the one that put you there, so you're not to talk, even when you see people dying, because it's not your children being killed. It's not your children being kidnapped. It's not your children being used for money rituals, body parts being sold. The country is a messed up country, you know. It doesn't. So all those. It doesn't. So all those why Nigerians have been crying for over 20 years. Look what is happening. They are killing us. Do something. Put security in place. So to them it was nothing. It was just like we are making noise. We're making noise. But one man in America just spoke, and all of them are shaking. All of them are shaking. Just one man. You see, that's to show you that they don't care about Nigeria. Your cry does not matter. It doesn't even touch them. They forget about them. They can cry as much as they want. Just tell me something else. Tell me something else. Is the money ready to for the sharing? How much are you getting? How much am I getting? That's the one they do most. Corruption. When it comes to corruption, they are number one. That is where they benefit from. They have brought a list. The Emirates, they brought a list of all the sponsors of terror in Nigeria. What did the government do the time of Buhari? And the list is still there. And Tinubu doesn't want to do anything about the list. Who are those people? Who are they? Some of them are politicians, businessmen, and Muslims. Muslims from the north. They are the ones engineering all this terror you are seeing when it comes to Fulani killer herdsmen, Boko Haram. They are the ones kidnapping in mass. They go to schools, kidnap in mass, highways, stop vehicles, kidnap in mass, kill the ones they will kill, take ransom from the ones they will take ransom from, the ones they will harvest their organs, they will harvest their organs. I don't know what they do with the organs. The kidney, liver, private parts, I don't know. Heart. Is it that they sell it to doctors or some people eat it or they use it for ritual, blood money. So, well, the thing is this, Nigeria start doing the right thing. That country is a very sweet place, I'm telling you. A very sweet country, but look how they have messed it up. Greedy, evil politicians. Greedy, evil politicians. Hmm? Look at all other African countries. These kind of things are not really happening there. Look at Ghana, Ivory Coast, Cotonou, Togo, Gambia, Senegal. Look at many of them. Only Nigeria. Because even some of the police are collaborators. Some of the soldiers themselves are collaborators, enablers. Everybody wants to benefit from this thing going on. So now they will tell you that the problem is all about farmer headers crisis. They have nicknamed farmers headers crisis. In this modern time, why will a Fulani man with his cow be rotating the whole country with his cow, disturbing everybody? Can they do ranching? Hmm? Yeah, are you telling me there are no cows in Ghana? There are no cows in South Africa, no cows in Uganda, other countries. Can they try that in Western world? No. This is modern times. Build a large cattle ranch for them in all the states in the north. Large ones. Put schools there for their children, hospitals there for them. Everything should be there for them. Your place and becoming penetrating everybody's city, village, everywhere. Destroying their crops. Your cows eat up their crops. And when the farmer tries to do one or two to challenge them, they will nickname it farmer's headers crisis. How is this the farmer's fault? Is it the farmer that is going around with a gun? Hmm? It's not the farmer who goes around with guns. The Fulani, the cattle raiders themselves are the ones that go around with guns. They come to eat up your crop. When you talk, they gun you down. Crisis starts. They will say the farmer said that crisis. Why will you put the farmer first? Was it the farmer that looked for trouble? No. It's the Fulani man that came with his cow to eat up someone's farmland. And you now call it farmer said that crisis. Favoring the Fulani. Always favoring them in everything. Now, you catch terrorists from the north. You tell us they have repented. We are giving them amnesty. Wow. You are the one who told us that these guys are not Nigerians, that they are foreigners. During his time, he was telling, even when he went to the UN, he said, these are foreigners. They are invaders, foreign invaders. Foreign invaders are giving them houses as congratulations. You say they have repented, you give them houses, monthly salary over 100K. I think that's the more reason why you should not have pity on them, mercy on them. That's the more reason why you should kill them all. No amnesty. Why will you settle terror invaders in your own country? Are you not encouraging other ones to come and say, oh, after all, when we just fight small, they will give us house, but though we know all those things are rubbish. All those stuff are rubbish, you know. These are people from Nigeria. Majority of them are Nigerians. The Boko Haram side is still, and the majority of them are Nigerians causing all this problem. But they always look for a way to cover them up. Then what is the agenda? What's the agenda? The Libyan crisis. There were a lot of weapons that infiltrated into the country. A lot of fighters came in. That means you show your weakness. Your borders are porous. You have weak borders. That means the borders are not even secured. Because if the borders were secured, how is it possible? How were they able to penetrate your country without being seen by any, security official? That means nobody is there, no government presence in the borders. People will say even when there is border, they give them border, give bribe, and they pass. Yeah. So now, these foreign invaders, you give them amnesty. Some of them you integrate them into the army, to the police. They now take on to informants, to their men. My lord, what kind of a country is that? Huh? What kind of a country is that? Now they are saying that the coming of American soldiers, people that there will be casualties, innocent people will be killed. The question is, are innocent people not being killed to this day? Even when American soldiers have not even come. 15, 20 years ago, were innocent people not being killed? Now you are using it to brainwash Nigerians. Don't allow American soldiers to come. You guys should not support it. When they come in, everybody is going to suffer. Who will suffer? Nigerians are already suffering. Nigerians are already suffering. It is you guys that will suffer, not Nigerians, because you guys are the ones losing the money. So you fear that when the Americans come, that your way of collecting, stealing money will stop. We're going to suffer. Since we are not already suffering, we are going to suffer the consequences. We're already seeing deadly consequences, and when the Americans come, what difference will it make? What difference will it make? Will it, okay, now, how much are the cost of foodstuffs? Hmm? They are going to destabilize the country. Is the country not already destabilized? You guys have already destabilized. Are you calling it a country? Hmm? You are still calling that place a country. They are coming to destabilize the country. No, they are coming to destabilize you guys, sort of milking Nigeria. That's what they are coming to destabilize, not the average Nigeria that's already suffering. That you guys have already destabilized them. You guys have already destabilized Nigerians, and you are telling us that Americans are coming to destabilize us. So you see, they are only scared of what they are going to lose when these things start. That's what they're afraid of. That's why they're telling America, please hold on. We're going to do something about it. Give us more time. All these years, you don't know what to do until now. You're asking for more time. Over 15 years, you're still asking for more time. Oh my Lord. Over 15 years, you're still asking for more time to clear terror from your country. Your own very country. You are making it look like you are doing America a favor. Your own country. America should not even be the one telling you what to do. You should have known what to do from the beginning. Now you're making it look like you're trying to wipe out terror to please America. You should do it for the love of the nation, the love of the people that you have. If you have love for the nation, for the people, definitely you would have been doing the right thing from day one you came into office. You should have done it long ago. Now you're making it look like, oh, America is after destabilizing Nigeria, destabilizing my government. So that means you have always been comfortable with the things going on in that country. Now there's fire on your feet. You can't sit well anymore. They are saying they want to destabilize your government. So that means you want to relax and watch your people being killed, slaughtered, people crying every day, people losing homes, villages, family members, farmland. You don't care. Because most of these politicians you are seeing, these big men in that country, most of them have houses abroad. They even have foreign citizenship of different countries. So to them, the moment it starts, they take off. go into their private jets and disappear. Some that don't have private jets might take commercial or borrow, and they'll disappear and leave Nigerians to face the consequences. Then when the music is over, they will come back to continue from where they stopped. What a people. And the problem is that the citizens themselves are part of the problem. When these same politicians come to them to brainwash them, they are the same people that start clapping, dancing, singing for these same evil politicians. Singing for them, welcoming them back home like heroes. Heroes. Eh? Welcoming politicians like heroes. The same people that put them in that same state of poverty. The same people that put them in that poverty. Election, maybe by next year they start campaign. You will see wonders now. You see the way you see Nigerians as if they're angry. All of them are boiling. What's going to the government is? Things are difficult. Things are hard. Just wait. Let that same their governor or senator, House of Reps, local government chairman come out for campaign. You will see the crowd. You'll start dancing, singing for him, hailing him, praising him, making it look like he has done wondrous things. He has done a lot of good work. Meanwhile, these are the same people that have, put them in that state of poverty. These are the same people that have made them to lose family members. They don't know. And is it that they don't know or they know, but they just want to live in denial? And they always gather there just to look for peanuts, to wait for the politician to share face cap, rubber slippers, wrapper, bag of rice. They tell 20 people to share one bag of rice or 100 people. Those are the things they are just gathering there for. Can they ask questions? So you see, politicians see them like chicken. Chicken, when you draw off all the feathers, you see the chicken crying, shouting, croak, 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 croak. You are peeling or removing all the feathers from the skin of that chicken. Then after, throw all the chicken down. And then throw their corn, their maize, rice, just put some food for them. Spray it around you. The same chicken will come around you and start feasting on that food, forgetting that you are the one that dealt with them, that took off all their feathers in a painful way. The same chicken, just put the food around you. They will come and they'll be eating. That's how they see Nigerians. After dealing with them, they will come back and give them peanuts. Peanuts. Buy their votes with little money. All of them will sell off their votes and then start crying again. Oh, what kind of a government? So the people are majorly the problem here. The citizens are majorly the problem. They allow politicians to keep brainwashing them time and time and time and time over again. That's why the problem is endless. The governor, even when they know that their governor or senator, they will. So the thing is this. They said the colonial master must go, right? So that Africa will be free, Africa should rule themselves. I tell you, I think it was a mistake for the colonial masters. It was a mistake. They left too early. They shouldn't have gone that early. They should have left maybe after 40 years. Or maybe last year. Yes, they should have left. Maybe just like last year. I tell you, the Britain that colonized Nigeria, they left so early. I think for me, they should, since that time, maybe they can live like last year. It would have made a lot of sense. Because these same people were telling us that the colonial masters are not good, they are looting us, they are killing our people, they are not doing good for us, they are taking advantage of us, They send them away, they forced them, and they handed over the country to them. Gave them independence. Many African countries are like that. Not knowing that these men that were fighting for the colonial masters to leave were all greedy, evil men. They just want their own turn. Because they're like, that if we chase these guys out, it will be our turn to look like them. In fact, since that time the colonial masters left, the politicians have done more evil, more dangerous evil. You'll be wondering, why is it so bad in that country called Nigeria? Because other countries in Africa are manageable. That's why you see Nigerians in Ghana, in Uganda, different African countries, they walk freely. They move freely. They enjoy their lifestyle there because the level of security there is high. And the people are not, their mindsets are not yet kind of corrupt. There are little crimes there, but not like the one in Nigeria. But in Nigeria, it's a different case entirely. Everywhere looks like they are going somewhere now, you need to pray. Some will go to native doctors to get special spiritual protection. Huh? Some applying whatever their pastors give to them. Just to travel or to go to your village, you have to fortify yourself because you don't know which one will befall you. Because the mindset of the people is now dead, like corrupt. Evil have taken over. And I wonder, when those angels, fallen angels, fell, does it mean that a lot of them fell into Nigeria? Like, this is the question to ask. Huh? Most of those fallen angels, the majority of them fell into Nigeria. Guys, I'm asking. All right. So that's what I've been wondering. Because if the fallen angels, if majority of them did not fall into Nigeria, how come the evil in Nigeria looks like, part of the roof? I'm telling you, it's like half of the fallen angels that were cast down, majority of them fell into Nigeria. East. Maybe in the east, in Igbo land, then the west. Yeah? Because when you see other tribes, they look calm. But you see these Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, you feel like saying those things for come possess a lot of them. Because the kind of mindset, the kind of things they do, is wondering what is influencing them. What is influencing them? Yeah, it's all right. So we shall see. Now the soldiers are preparing. Yes, war, take the war to them, clean up the land. I hope it will last forever. I hope this is the beginning of a new Nigeria. A new Nigeria. Everybody will be happy. Mr. President, if you do the right thing, Mr. President, if you do the right thing, Nigerians will be happy with you. There is nowhere we know that you are doing wrong and we'll be singing your praise unless we don't have conscience or unless the system is benefiting us. Because some people, the way Nigeria is now, as rugged as it is now, there are people that are benefiting from the system. They love it the way it is because the way it is now favors them and they are cashing out from it. So those are the people that will say there's nothing wrong with the government. There's nothing wrong with Nigeria. Forget what Donald Trump is telling you guys. It's not as they think. What do they know? They got the information wrong. The intelligence before they got is wrong. How can it be wrong? Even you, as an ordinary Nigeria, your own intelligence says maybe Donald Trump did not even get it that right because you can even rate it more worse than what Donald Trump is rating it to be. Every Nigerian knows. So why do you think that Donald Trump would not know? They have embassies, they have NGOs that report information to them, so they will know. And they listen to news. So why would you say the intelligence report they got is wrong? What is the lie there? Is it that people are not being killed? Is it that Christians are not being targeted? Churches, bombs? Yes, I know they kill the Muslims, but the Muslims, why are you guys not crying out for Saudi Arabia or your Arab countries to come and help you to flush away the terror? Is it that people enjoy being slaughtered to go and get your 70 virgins? Maybe you guys are happy that yes, let them come and slaughter you quick so that you leave Nigeria and go and take your 70 sweet, lovely, beautiful virgins and enjoy them. Because in Nigeria, you don't have that opportunity to take 70 women. Where will you even find 70 girls that will marry you? Unless you're a trillionaire. So many of them, maybe they are happy to be slaughtered. That's why they don't cry to anybody. They don't cry to their Arab countries to come and help them. Now the Christians cried and cried, went to America, say, help us, help us. What's wrong if Christians seek for help elsewhere? Just like a child asking the father, help me, help me. The father refused. Then the child went to the other side, other street, asked the neighbor to help, and the neighbor helped. Then the father is angry. Why should mission elsewhere? What's wrong? You say, oh, it's not only the Christians or even the Muslims. You've admitted your failure. You just expose yourself by yourself. The Muslims are being killed the most. What did you do about it when you knew that the Muslims are being killed the most? But how come we don't get to hear it in the news? How come the one we hear in the news is more of the Christians being slaughtered? Or the Muslims prefer to keep the things as a secret for them? They don't like going into social media to talk about it? Or they're afraid of even talking to it as a Muslim? Because they all have phones. They can go into Facebook and broadcast what is happening in their place. Most of them have YouTube accounts, TikTok. Can they cover the story from their end? Why are they quiet? What are they afraid of? It now looks like they're in bondage in the religion they have found themselves. They can't speak out, they're afraid. Now you say the Muslims are even killed the most, and you did nothing about it as a government. How can you relax and watch foreigners, invaders, destroy your people by the day, and you are okay? All you see the politicians do is attending parties, enjoying themselves in one marriage or the other, party or the other, just enjoying their life, while the innocent soldiers and policemen keep losing their lives for them. Let me tell you, if the military takes over power in that country, a lot of people will like it. So then they'll be like, what's the difference? Ever since the civilian government came in, the matter became more worse. Because during the military era, you hardly hear of these things. You can testify to that if you have lived in them. When they are passing in the north, you see everybody, people gather, children gather, they'll be singing that song for them. You know those songs they sing for Fulani cattle raiders when they are passing in the north. People love to behold them, to watch them, to look at the beautiful cows without running away. For these days, you sight a Fulani man coming with his 200 cows. You see those cows, they used to come in big numbers, 200, 500. When you see them coming from far, you run. You run for your life because you don't know what will happen next when they approach your location. When Fulani comes to near your village to chop up the grass away from the village because they don't know what will happen next. But during the days of the military, it was not so. It was more lovely to behold beautiful cows, big ones, tiny ones, short ones, ugly ones, different colors. You're like admiring them. So now the story has changed, you know? The story has changed. So we have to do the needful, yeah, the country, that's all we're asking. Let the country work for everyone, not for just few people like that. Let it work for everybody. We are humans, we are not animals. How can the life of a cow be more precious than that of a human being? And I think Nigerians are part of the problem. The same people slaughtering you because of your cow, even the Christians that cry the most, they are kind of crazy people too. Telling you, the Christians are kind of crazy Muslims in the north, those crazy ones that love to see blood flow out of people. They keep killing you guys, the Christians, and you keep buying their cows. You keep buying their stuff. Why don't you stop buying their cows? Stop using their cow meat to cook food, you know, to do your pepper soup, your suya. During marriage, when you're doing your wedding, your burial, you buy cows from them. You're celebrating birthdays, you are buying cows from them. During Christmas, festive period, launching of houses, a lot of stuff, traditional marriage, you buy cows from them. You patronize their cow meat. So imagine if all the Christians in Nigeria should say, okay, because of these same cows, you guys have eliminated our people. For that reason, we are not going to buy. Then you cripple the business. You will cripple the business once you agree to that. After all, you have goats. You can eat your native goats. You have chicken in your villages, in the market. You can consume the chicken, but that cow, because of a cow, one cow, they say one cow is equal to 100 lives. Can you imagine what these people are saying? That one cow is equal to 100 of Nigerian lives. Nigerian 100 people is equal to one cow. Wow. So that means a cow is better than humans in the country. Because of cows, they will kill 200 people. Because of one cow, they can kill more than 200 in that country. Burn down houses, burn farmland because of cows. And we are still eating the same cow meat. Buy the cows from there, which does not make sense, guys. I'm telling you. All right. So, guys, I'll be starting now. So, all I'm saying is that Nigeria, stop buying their cows. Southerners who feel pain, Easterners, Western, Nigeria. If you guys feel that these guys are problems, so you guys start crippling their business. Stop buying things from the north. Stop buying their cows. Mm? When you stop patronizing their business in the north and stop buying their cows and their goods that comes from there, then stop. Stop. When you stop, their business will cripple. They have destroyed their business too, just like they are destroying yours. You see, it makes sense. Because these are the only people causing problem in that country, those extremist Muslims. Go to Sudan, Muslim people causing problem, the extremists, the bad ones among them. Go to Mali, go to different places. When you check well, you see that the extremist Muslims, they are the ones causing all these problems. What do they really want? And what do they want? Different agendas. So imagine a world without extremist Muslims. This world is sweet, but because of their activities, people are not scared. People are scared in that country. Because of their activities, people are not scared. Living in bondage in your own country. Living in bondage in your own country. You just depend on God for your security by the day in that country. That's why pastors are cashing out. Native doctors are cashing out because if you go to native doctors, their shrine, their temple, wherever, where they operate from, you know what they come for? Majority of them come for protection. Treaties for protection, they do crazy things to fortify themselves because they don't want to be killed just like that. Travelers, businessmen, transporters, people bury some spiritual charms in their houses for protection. People bury a lot of stuff in their shops, business places for protection because the government has failed to protect the people. So they now have to depend on the spiritual, evil spirits to protect them. The question is, why would you think that evil spirits will protect you? Because those charms you are going for, don't you know it's evil spirits? Some of them will say, I don't trust that God can protect me that much. Can God, I don't trust that God can help me that much. Let me go for the one that will give me quicker action. The one I don't need to pray to help me. I'm a sinner. Will God even protect me? Will God even hear my prayer for protection? That's why they go for evil spirits to protect them. And they don't equally know that what is happening in the country is caused by the evil spirits too that have influenced people's mind negatively, manipulate them to do all this evil. How can evil protect you from evil? It will protect you for a while and then lead you to your destruction, where you'll be destroyed. So, but you see, people still don't have choice because they feel that the police not helping. The police are not secure everywhere. How many is the police, by the way? A governor, you see 200 policemen securing him and his family. Senators having their own number. Local government chairman. How many is left for the people? Imagine we have like 2 or 3 million police officers. Yeah, they can secure the country well, but 500,000 is too small. I think it's below 500,000 total policemen in Nigeria. A population of over 500, spiritual, whatever. Pastors are selling these things to telling them, put it in your house, rub this oil before going out, it will protect you. Put this banner on your car, it will protect you. Everything is all about protection. Protection prayer is selling more in that country. Protection prayer. Pastor, I'll be traveling, or I'll be traveling by road. Please pray for me. Go and sow a seed. Sow a seed for protection. So the pastor will pray, anoint the person. Go, nothing will happen to you. Imagine in your country, they are praying for you to go, nothing will happen to you. And if everybody is smelling danger, even on the highway, fear of the unknown, because the government has failed. So, guys, that's something we have found ourselves. Some are even regretting why they're Nigerian. Telling you. And people are like, why am I in Nigeria? Why did I even exist from that country? All right, guys. I'm stopping here for now. See you guys later. Please like, share.